What's up guys, today's commentary is going to be a different type of commentary to my usual. Well, it's not really going to be a commentary, it's going to be a class setup video. Obviously this Call of Duty isn't the most recent one, so this is mainly for you who still play GB on this game and enjoy playing competitive on it. So we'll start off with, I've got a PP90 class. Obviously camos are relevant. I use focus on the gun because I find that when it has kick it's sort of like a placebo effect. I find it doesn't actually benefit me, and I've also heard that it weakens the gun slightly. Range can be used, but I sort of prefer focus. It's sort of like toughness or whatever. And then I've just got Magnum tack knife as my secondary. I got that on every class because obviously it helps I find I have a more stable Magnum shot when I've got the tack knife, and obviously if you're running around with it it's easier to knife people obviously. Grenade wise, I've got frags. You probably worked that out already. Obviously you can throw them across buildings and you have more control with a frag rather than a Semtex. You just throw it at bomb or whatever and it will go off straight away, whereas a frag you can time it and like cook it and pop out or whatever. So I just find them a lot more easier to use. Obviously you're going to use concussions because flashes, I don't know, they're sort of like, it's better to slow someone down I find than to just blind their screen for a few seconds. So I've got the extended mag on that. Perks, I've got extreme conditioning because with a submachine gun you're not going to really need to reload a lot. You're mainly going to be pulling flags presumably, or rushing. Quick draw because obviously it helps you gunshot, and also none of these other perks in perk 2 are any use in GB. And obviously in perk 3 you're going to have dead silence, as you need that, otherwise you're going to get sound horde. And then going on to class 2, I've got an MP7. My favourite SMG is actually the PP90, but this class is exactly the same as the other one, but just a different gun, as you can see. I've also got extended mags on this. The MP7 is, well, you've probably played the game so you know, but I find the PP90 a lot better on host, but when I'm playing on a foreign connection I use the MP7. I don't know why it's like that, but I just find it easier. My third weapon, I've got the UMP. I use the UMP because I'm used to it from MW2 and I love that game, and also it's not that bad on this game. It drops people fairly quickly. Moving on to my assault rifles, I'm using impact on my ACR. This is because I don't actually find I need focus on an AR. I don't know what it is, like it's sort of weird because most people use a focus on it, but I prefer having the advantage of being able to spray through stuff. Like if I see someone run behind something, I can just spray them through with impact. And I'm using a red dot on the ACR because, as you know, it's obviously the best sight for an AR. And then my fifth one, this class, I don't know why it's got smoke on it. I think it was a mixture of two classes. But yeah, exactly the same as the ACR, red dot on it. This gun's pretty good if you've got a good trigger finger or whatever, and drops people in 3 to 4 bullets usually. And obviously I've got extreme conditioning on these ARs, but I find it's because I'd rather be able to move around a lot, if that makes sense, than to reload my gun quick. Like, I don't find there's many places where I die because I haven't reloaded fast enough. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to be doing these for a lot of Call of Duty games. Obviously Black Ops, most recent one, I will do as well, and MW2, mainly the GB games because obviously COD 4 and World at War aren't on here. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed looking at my classes.